Several groups and organizations have criticized the installation of barbed wire fences in some of the trails through which migrants pass by the Colombia-Panama border bound for the United States. The measure has generated controversy both in the country and internationally. teleSUR correspondent Rekha Ramani has the details.
The Panamanian government began its administration with the aim of putting an end to the irregular migration that has caused a humanitarian crisis in the Darien, for which José Raúl Mulino announced measures before taking office.
The patrols of the National Border Service have begun to set up blockades in most of these border paths, and so far one of these has been left open, notifying both the Colombian authorities and the people arriving at our border, which is the only place through which passage will be allowed.
More than 520 migrants crossed the Darien in 2023, and an estimated 800,000 people are expected to end up crossing these years en route to the United States. The Panamanian government will repatriate those who enter without a passport and also put up wire fences at some entry points, which has generated several criticisms.
Ponerle un alto a ese éxodo es lo que nos...
Putting a stop to this exodus is what puts us in discussion. How is it done? There is a position that is to repress, to close borders. In that case of the Darien plug, it is to plug the plug, which is quite difficult. The people who organize the exodus, maritime routes, etc., use it. I believe that this position is not effective. Although the Panamanian state has the right to manage its migratory policy, what this type of action does is dehumanize the migrant population. First, because the same thing happened in Texas last year. They put up a fence and streamers and everyone in the United States condemned it. It so happens that now Panama is doing it, and they're not criticizing it. This is a violation of human rights. Second thing, they are going to provoke an imprisonment or social entrapment in the area of Colombia and in the beach area, especially in Agandi.
The Panamanian government agrees that the conditions of the migratory flow in Darien are often subhuman, and even President Mulino has described the money it generates for those who profit from it as cursed money. However, he has opted for strategies against the immediate consequences of migration without addressing, at least not publicly, the structural causes.
The issue of a trade embargo, or whatever you want to call it, embargo, blockade, whatever nomenclature you can give it, what is certain is that it is an absolute and total violation of international law. I have not seen any other country endure more than 50 years of these policies. It does not punish the governments, it punishes the peoples.
The United States will bear the cost of repatriation following an agreement signed with Panamanian President José Raúl Mulino on his first day in office. For teleSUR from Panama City, Rekha Ramani.